It might seem easy for Austin's City Manager Marc Ott to learn about any neighborhood or street without ever leaving his office. But the city manager is experimenting with a new data gathering method that is turning heads and maybe changing minds. On a hot Friday afternoon, Ott joined assistant city managers and key departmental and community leaders on a walk through the southeast neighborhood of Dove Springs. The city manager made his first neighborhood stop at Mendez Middle School, which has emerged as an important community center where students learn and families go for services. But the school faces some challenges that the principal says the city could help address.
We have a lot of areas that become dangerous areas, not only in the nighttime, but also in the daytime.
The tour wound its way through much of the city's most important assets, including the fire station, where firefighters unexpectedly left for a call during the visit, and the Dove Springs Recreation Center, where Chief of Staff Anthony Snipes tried to demonstrate his skills with a young man from the neighborhood. But some of the more meaningful moments on the tour came during spontaneous chats along neighborhood streets. Residents seemed surprised and pleased that the city manager took the time to do this.
And the way y'all do, this is my first time ever seeing something happen like that. It made me feel good because it let me know that y'all do care about little kids. You know what I'm saying?
The tour wound its way to the River City Youth Foundation for a Stop the Violence, Start the Peace back-to-school concert. Several musicians sang inspirational songs, and local dancers showed off their moves. The city manager assured neighborhood residents his visit was not for show.
We'll be back to try to help address some of those issues.
After finishing the tour, the city manager acknowledged how helpful the trip had been for him and his staff.
You know, I saw a lot of challenging issues over here. You know, I saw the deterioration of the neighborhood, which I think obviously has occurred over a period of time. Learned some of the history behind that. You know, I also saw, you know, a lot of trash on the street. You know, I didn't see, but I heard lots of complaints about drug dealing activity here, you know, and, you know, we stood on one of the streets where, as I understand it, a lot of that activity, you know, occurs. It's impacting our youngest citizens, and we have to do something to change that, and we have to do it sooner rather than later.
City officials plan to meet again with neighborhood leaders in the near future to address some of the more pressing issues raised on the Dove Springs Walk. The city manager also plans to walk additional neighborhoods in the coming months. For Channel 6, I'm Larry Schooler.